we need NetWeaver stack. So we require this NetWeaver stack. So NetWeaver stack we'll discuss in next slide. So after that, we'll discuss about the history of our NetWeaver. So in 1997, one Israel organization or one Israel software company, they founded the portal technology, and after that they just required with SAP in 2001. After that, they just renovate this technology as a ABAP level and our Java level. At last, SAP announced their first product in March 2004. March or maybe in April 2004, they released their first product, which is called as NetWeaver 7.0. So this NetWeaver 7.0 is our first NetWeaver product. After that, they released the NetWeaver 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, EHP1, 2 like that. And now the latest version of our SAP is SAP NetWeaver 7.5 and SP28. So this version is released in September 2023. So now we will discuss about the stack. So NetWeaver, we have two stacks are there. First is our ABAP stack and second one is our Java stack. So as here mentioned, ABAP stack based on T codes and our GUI means, or we can say in web stack, transaction code base. Basically, it's a transaction code based stack. Or to operate our ABAP based system, we have to use the T codes, or we need GUI or our SAP logon pad. Second, if I talk about the Java stack, so as here mentioned, Java stack is basically this Java stack based on URLs, or we cannot use the GUI or our SAP logon pad which we used in our SAP ABAP. Means we for example, if we need to log in, so we have to log in via browser. Any of the browser means our Google Chrome, our Internet Explorer, any of these, and we do all the administration things here. Now, concept of our SAP instances. So
Yeah,
instances.
please pause, Ashish.
Yes.
So, go to the previous slide.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do we understand from stack? So, I can see a lot of people are here in the meeting room. Uh, so, just to reiterate what Ashish was saying, yes, the stack means it simply means the language in which this software has been developed. Okay, and the compiler, the processes, whatever the processes and the codes, the logics which are in place to facilitate the working of these systems, these have been termed as stack. Okay, so for example, a ABAP stack means the system which is working on ABAP language. Okay, so any idea which language does this ABAP stack use? In which language this application has been developed, like C, C++? Python, any other, any idea? So whenever we log into SAP system with GUI, SAP GUI, there must be some kind of coding behind that, right? And I hope ABAP team is also there, so they can understand that what kind of language they have been using to uh, run the SAP system. Okay, the instance on which we log in through SAP GUI.
Basically, sir,
So,
we use Java,
mhm.
I guess, if I'm not wrong. Java is used while we log in our GUI and all, or our login pad.
No, it is a stack.
Okay.
You're saying you yourself said that this is a web stack in which you log in through SAP GUI and you run the transactions, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So when you run the transaction in SAP GUI, there is no Java languages involved. It works on a web stack, which in turn is an extension of C++ language, which in turn is a uh, family of object-oriented programming. The OOPS concept, what you might have read during your school days. Okay, so it is an object-oriented programming, and the language in which this SAP entire thing is developed is ABAP stack, and the platform on which we log in through SAP GUI is ABAP stack, which is running on the code developed on with ABAP language. Okay, now going to Java stack. Any example of Java stack system? Can you give? Any one of you? If you think uh,
EP portal.
EP portal. Anything else?
PI is also above at Java stack.
PI or PO?
PI,
PI, yeah, 50% correct
because
answer.
this is the integration of to connect two business modules.
Yeah. So PI system, if we talk about the old versions of PI system, those were basically the dual stack system. We call them dual stack, in which you can log into the PI system using SAP GUI as well and the Java stack as well. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I got a call. ठीक है. So, PI and Solution Manager. These systems used to be the dual stack systems on which you will find a web stack and Java stack both. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was talking on mute. Okay, so this PI system and Solution Manager systems are dual stack systems which run on ABAP and Java stack. Okay, and uh, if you talk about other systems like ERP, ECC systems, okay. Anyone have you worked on 4.7? ERP 5.0, 4.7, 4.6, they were also the ABAP stack, not Java stack. They were ABAP stack. Okay. And EHP4, EHP5, EHP6 up to EHP8, these are the ABAP stacks. Even S4 HANA is a ABAP stack system. Okay. But if you talk about PO system, the process orchestration, anything above NetWeaver 7.4, the dual stack was not supported. Okay, and it was splitted in ABAP and Java stack. So you cannot install any dual stack system uh, after NetWeaver 7.4. Okay, so all these systems either you have to run on Java or ABAP. Okay, yeah, continue, Ashish.
Yes. So next is our concept of our SAP instances. So instance. So any one of you, what is the meaning of instance or what is instance?
Instance is a collection of memory and processes.
Okay, anyone? Okay, so basically instance is our administration unit that can be joint of our SAP system and our component in one or more services. Each and every instances, they are having their own buffer area. So according to their SAP application, SAP instances and their database instances, we have two instances are there, which is called single instances and distribute instances. So first we'll talk about the single instance. Single instance means when our database instance and our application instance, both instance reside on our same hardware. This is called our single instance. Now, second one is our distributed instance. So, distributed instance means both our instance means application instance and our database instance. If both are beside in different hardware, so this is called our distributed instance. So here also, here this application instance divided in central instance, central services instance, dialog instance. So we will discuss each and every instance in next slide. So first is our central instance. So what is the use of this central instance? So this central instance, it's a collection of our process and our resource to make up our SAP systems. Or for example, if we include the and this include the components like NQ, message, dialogues as well. Second one, we talk about the dialogue instance. So dialog instance. So what is the use of this dialog instance? So dialog instances exist in our application layer, or basically it's a used or it's we can say exists in our different host. Third, if we talk about the NQ server. So uh, okay, second, yeah, okay. Third one is our NQ server. So NQ server, so it in under component, it contain only NQ work process. Or if I talk about the NQ services, so basically this NQ services is used for our locking mechanism. Let's take an example. For example, if any of the table which is busy with any of the user, then the table is locked. After that, for example, this work process is locked till the user is completed or the work is completed. Yes, fourth, if I talk about the message server. So, message server is our important server. So, before message server, I will talk about the dispatcher. So, here if any of basically if any of the request which is coming from different end user, this request will send to the first of all dispatcher. So what is the use of the dispatcher here? So dispatcher will transfer all of our request to our these work processes. Then message server came in that scenario. So what is the use of message server? Let's take an example. Let's we assume if any of our work process is busy or our work processes are occupied, then this request, where is request? Huh. Then this request should send to the another computer, which is called AAS, means additional application servers. These host B, host C, host D, like this. These are called the additional application servers. So the main use of our message server is for internal communication. Means uh, for example, this communication happen in inside our database. And second, we use the gateway opposite of our message server. Gateway is there. The work of message server is for internal communication, and second we use the gateway. So the use of gateway is for a external communication of external. Now question arise, what is External communication. External communication means if any of the request came from non-SAP system or any of the third party, then this is called our external communication. Let's take an example. For example, we have Amazon. So Amazon connected with Samsung, Amazon connected with Sony, LG, then they can run their business. For example, the communication between our SAP to non-SAP and our non-SAP to SAP. So in that case we need gateway server. So the main purpose of gateway server is for external communication, because for us Amazon is a primary things, and these things which is connected with Amazon, the Sony, Samsung, LG, these are a third party. So in that case we use the external communication. For that we use the gateway. This is the architecture of
Okay.
our
Okay. Please pause, Ashish. So,
yes.
team, any queries as of now? Any doubt you have on the architecture
Uh,
part?
yeah, sir. Actually, I need to ask about NQ logs. Could you please differentiate what about logs differentiation? Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So any other doubt apart
No,
from
sir.
this NQ logs?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. Then I will ask few questions after that because you guys have no doubts. Okay. So locking mechanism, how does this work? Uh, Suppose you logged into the SAP system, ABAP system we are talking about, okay, through SAP GUI. You're trying to create one user in SAP system, okay, with SU01 transaction. Now, uh, any idea what tables does it hit in the backend? SU01 transaction refers to what tables in the system? So is it any idea? You work in security part extensively, right? So what are the tables involved when you hit a security transaction SU01? No. So let me tell you, USR01, USR02, ADR1, ADR2, these are the tables which will uh, come into the picture whenever you start working on SU01 transaction. Okay. When you start creating a user, what SAP system will do, it will put a lock on these tables. Okay. And it will create a lock entry in the system which you can monitor through which transaction? Basis gas? Any idea?
SM12.
SM12. Good. So in SM12, you can see these locks. The locking mechanism means it will not release that table until unless that transaction is completed and committed on the database level. Are you getting it? Completed and committed, not just completed. It should get committed on database level as well. Committing on database level will ensure the data persistency. That whatever action you were supposed to perform in the system has been recorded in the database. Okay. So this is called the locking mechanism. It will create the lock, and Once it is completed, it will release that log. Just give me couple of minutes. Somebody is my door. You can continue with the session. Okay.
Yes, sir. So now we will talk about the work processes. So first one is our dialogue work process. So dialogue work process, basically what is the use of this dialogue work process? This dialogue work process handle all the interactive jobs. Now again question arise, what is the interactive jobs and non-interactive jobs? So and one more thing, yeah. So these interactive jobs is taken care by the dialogue work process, and remaining all the interactive jobs will taken care by the background job work process, update work process, spool work process. So now we discuss about the non-interactive job. For example, let's take an example. If I'm scheduling a backup and that backup will run for 1 hour or 2 hour any of time, but backup should start at the late night, 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. So in that case, I'm also not there on the system, but backup will run. So this process called non-interactive job means if I'm there or not, if I'm there on desk or not, but backup will run. So there is no dependency on me. So this is called non-interactive job. Or interactive job means if I open the GUI, hit the transaction code SU01 or maybe something, I need to enter, then we go to the SU01. So this is called our interactive jobs. Second one is our update work process. So update work process, basically it execute our update request. So we have one profile parameter also. By using the profile parameter, we control the number of work process. So the parameter which I'm talking about is this artist slash work process WP underscore number underscore. For update, we use the VP. So this is the profile parameter. By using this profile parameter, we can control the number of work processes. So this update work process, we have two types of update work process, V1 and our V2. Same like in a normal way, V1 update job, basically they taken care by the these use for higher priority jobs, and V2 is for little bit lower priority jobs. Third, if we talk about the background work process. So what is the use or what is background work process? Basically, this background work process, it execute the program that run without our user interaction. Means for non-interactive job. A few minutes back, I take an example for backup. So this is a example of our background work process. Means it's not depend ki I'm on desk or not, if I'm in front of system or not. We schedule the backup at late night. So at that time backup will run. So in backup work, background work process, we also have a parameter. By using that parameter, we control the number of work process. So that parameter is artist slash WP underscore number underscore. For background work process, we use the BTC. So this is the parameter by using we control the number of process. The second last is our NQ. So what is the meaning of our NQ work process? So NQ work process only in our central instance, and for that we have parameter, and it's not a dynamic. Basically, this NQ work process, it's not a dynamically switchable. So we have parameter for NQ as well. So for NQ, we use the ENQ. So this is the parameter. By using, we control the work process artist slash WP number of NQ. And last one is our spool. So spool work process. So what is the use of a spool work process? It's handle the print and our output request. Or in each of our SAP system, at least one spool work process is required. So for spool work process also, we have the parameter and the parameter called as RDISP number of SPO. This is the parameter we use in our spool checks. Now we will discuss
Okay.
about.
So Ashish, can you show me where you can find these parameters in system?
Sorry, sir.
Can you show us where you can tune these parameters in system? If you have any access to any of the system, you can log in and just show us.
So if I go to inside that, so here our all the work processes are there, which we discussed. The dialog work process, update, spool, spool, background jobs, all these processes are there. And parameter,
How do you tune these parameters? If I say that I need to increase the dialog work process from 10 to 15,
sorry, sir, for that.
anyone?
Yeah, are they 10 or 11
Or is it 10
or 11? We
or
can check
11?
first, is it dynamic or non-dynamic? Then we can change.
Yeah, can you go to RZ10?
Mhm. Where, Ravikant?
Yeah, you can skip, you can back out from this. Go to extended maintenance. Change. You can select profile first.
Which
This is not
system it
default.
is?
Sir, it's a quality one.
Quality.
Yeah.
DOS lab here. Hit enter. Hit enter there. Was there any refresh happened on this system in quality recently?
2 months back, sir, one refresh happened.
Who did that refresh?
From client side.
Not from our side, right?
Yes, sir.
Mahendra, any idea who did this refresh?
Mm, It is planned for next week for refresh the quality. It is lab tech now. And
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
ABAP
Asif?
lab QA.
Yes,
ABDOS lab.
yes,
This system is inconsistent.
yes,
Okay.
It is not able to read the profiles. Can you go to OS
yes.
level? Okay, just hold for a second. Who is monitoring the system? Who's doing the monitoring for ABDOS? Have we reported this issue to the customer? इसको आज ठीक करो profile and go to the OS level. Ashish.
For OS
Do you have
level,
OS
sir?
level access?
No, sir.
फिर कैसे ठीक करोगे प्रोफाइल?
Uh,
See, the whole idea for introducing this training session is to clear your concept. And there is no point if you have no concept. Just रट के आ जाना, बता देना, that is not the main objective of our sessions, right? ये सिस्टम आपका बैठा हुआ है, you cannot open the profile. Just select other profile from there.
he read my OS not active.
ठीक है, whosoever is doing the monitoring for these systems, just pay attention and fix these issues, profile related issues. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Now this is a transaction in which you can manipulate the profile parameters on application level. But there is another way out. If you have the OS level access, you can go to the OS level and edit those parameters. What is the location of the parameter file? The profiles. Have you included the file structure or directory structure for SAP systems, ABAP and Java? No, right?
No, sir.
Then how you understand how this installation happens for ABAP and Java system? What are the file systems required for the installation and all? Where does the important files reside? Where you will find the logs? Where you will do the troubleshooting? Right? These are the important things.
Yes.
Okay, you can continue with this session, and I think you have to prepare for another session as well. Okay, in which I would need all other details, like how we would need kind of a live demo of the system. Okay, whatever concepts you are presenting in the slides, you should be comfortable enough to show all this concept on system, either in application level, SAP GUI, or on OS level. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now move ahead.
So here, dispatcher is there. So dispatcher we already discussed. Like it will use to transfer the request to the work processes. And next one is our central instance. So central instance also we already discussed in our last slide. Now this is a database layer. So what is the use of our database instance? Sorry. So database instance basically the in a general way database instance accept the request from our central instance to fulfill our users request. So here the single stack versus the dual stack. So single stack means it either Java or our ABAP. So here as here mentioned our SAP architecture where only the type of runtime environment either ABAP or our Java present in our application server. Second one is our dual stack system. Dual stack system means here both Java plus our ABAP. In single stack we have only Java either ABAP, but in dual stack we have both Java plus ABAP. So for single stack, if we have pros and cons are there. For single stack, it's either ABAP or Java, means it's a simple and it's more efficient. But the problem is it's a limited in our application, means या तो ABAP या फिर Java. For dual stack, good thing is we have it support both ABAP plus Java. But the problem is it's complex and long maintenance cycles. Now we have architecture of our Java system. So here to open, okay, first we'll so to open our any of the URL, we need the browser, a web browser in our local desktop or our laptop. So then each and every whenever any request came, they direct came to the ICM. So so basically the request which is coming from the web browser. So these are taken care by the Java stack, or any of the request which is coming from our SAP GUI or our logon pad, which is taken care by the ABAP stack. So here, okay, we'll discuss the component of our NetWeaver Java. So if I talk about the startup framework, so basically the startup framework is used to start or stop our Java instance. Same, normally the Java server process, first one. So basically this Java server process is execute the E2 engine. E2W matlab Java Enterprise Edition application. The main concept is our ICM, which is called a Internet Communication Manager. So what is the use of our ICM? We'll discuss. So any of the request which is coming from our SAP, it's an unstructured request. So and unstructured request means we don't know which browser or from which technology is it, and our SAP understand only the ABAP request. So this ICM, what it did, so sorry, this SAP will convert this unstructured request to the structured request with the help of this Internet Communication Manager, which is called ICM. So to for this conversion, ICM use ITS. ITS means our internal transaction services. And this NQ server we already discussed. It's for locking mechanism. And third one is our message server. Message server is as we already discussed, message server is used for our internal communication, and is opposite is gateway, which is used for our external communication. So these are the security in our SAP NetWeaver. These security features means it's user authentication, role-based access control, it's encryptions. So if I talk about the future trend in for our SAP NetWeaver, so it's involved the technology like our S4 HANA, SAP HANA, SAP Fury, and impact is how the SAP NetWeaver in our modern IT landscape. So this is all about presentation. So thank you. If you have any query, please let me know.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ashish. Anyone, any question, any doubts?
Hello, Ashish.
Yes, sir.
Uh, in how many message server available in the one SAP system?
Sir, in our SAP system, we have many number of application servers.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm asking you the message server.
Okay, message server. Okay, sir. So this in our SAP system, only one message server is there, not more than one.
Okay.
Okay, so anything from anyone's side? Any query? Anything? Any suggestion?
Ashish,
Yes.
hello. Yeah, may I know what is the difference between Business Suite and NetWeaver?
NetWeaver, as we mentioned, that NetWeaver basically it's a what we can say, it's a open technology basically, and it's based on basically it's an we can say it's a runtime environment for our SAP application systems. And second one, which you are asking about,
Business Suite.
business suit, not have idea. Business suit basically this it's for application. Maybe if I'm not wrong, from by using this we can connect with our Facebook, which is using our Instagram account. If I'm not wrong, Krishna sir, can you please suggest?
Sorry, was on the call. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, business suit or NetWeaver Java, the difference in both?
Business Suite.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So NetWeaver, ABAP, or Java, everything is a part of Business Suite only. Okay. Business Suite means whatever the functionalities we are trying to implement in SAP. For example, ERP, ECC6 system, PO system, NetWeaver BW, which is ABAP system. PO is Java system. Business Suite is a kind of a package of all the SAP products. Okay, so ERP is a part of Business Suite. Similarly, NetWeaver Java based systems. Which are the NetWeaver Java based systems available in SAP environment? Any idea? PO system, Solution Manager Java. All these are Solution Manager is uh, categorized as a different system. It doesn't fall under Business Suite. So whatever the systems, the products which come as a part of the package for the ERP package, the we like kind of you can say the products which are important for the SAP functionalities. These are the part of Business Suite environment.
Yes.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir. Okay. Is there any query? Okay. If not, so can we conclude this call here?
Yes, Ashish. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you all. Thank you, Krishna sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashish.